Hey everybody, welcome to Mom Plays. I am Mom and this is Fallout 4. Alright, so we are in Diamond City and we got this quest. Let's see if I can even find it. Nope, not that one. Painting the town. Search hardware town for paint. And I think that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to kind of do some stuff around here, around Diamond City and stuff. We don't want to rush the main quest line or anything, so and there's so many miscellaneous quests, there's so many side quests in this game, there's just so much to do besides building settlements. So yeah, I think we'll do Hardware Town first, just because I actually like the Hardware Town one. It's kind of fun. So housekeeping, let's housekeep. I was asked this weekend if I could provide a list of the mods that I use on my modded Fallout playthroughs. So I compiled the list of mods from the mod manager, and also all of the creation club things that I have, because despite what I said when I created the video about the Creation Club, I do have some Creation Club mods. Okay, that is not what I want. Let's see, weapons. Oh look, I have the short handmade shotgun in here. Okay, they do a lot of damage too. I don't see the difference except for how it looks. It's exactly the same as the short double barrel. But we'll use it. Wow, that's clunky and funky looking. All right, so yeah, so I was asked to provide the list of mods that I use when I mod play, which is all the time now. What's over here? And so in the description of the excuse me, in the description of the
what's that for?
Oh, I forgot Piper was with us. That scared the crap out of me. Yeah, so in the description of this video, I am going to be placing a list of the mods that I use, and I just want to remind everybody, if you look, not all the mods are available anymore. So basically, like, if you have a mod and they decide to take it off the mod manager or whatever, you can no longer download it anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't go that way. If you have downloaded it, you'll keep it. If you haven't, it is no longer available for you. You can't get it. So
She needs help. Hurry, she's in here. Please help.
a settler yelling for help in Hardware Town. Why do I not believe this? Yeah, so anyway, whoa. Now you're back out here? Why are you back out here? Go inside. Thank you. Yeah, so I do have, it's like 2 or 3, maybe 4 mods that are on my list that are no longer available on the mod manager for the Xbox. I'm sure they're available on PC. I have no idea why
back here. Hurry.
Why they came off. There was no explanation.
Hey! I told you to bring them into the basement! Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be ready!
Yeah, dude, shut up. We're headed this way now. So I know I'm moving really
Taking so long.
I know I'm moving
No. Maybe you should go check it out.
really slowly,
think I
but
will?
tired of sitting on my ass anyway. What's the point of hiding back here? Why the hell don't we just shoot them in the head the second they step through the door? Hmm? Come on now, rookie!
Well, that does a pretty good punch there. Whoa, but you are gonna kill me, and I don't like that. Wow. We have a couple of stim packs though.
Covering fire!
Oh shit! Really? Again? Oops. Take another stim pack. Why are you reloading again? What the F?
Picked on the wrong people today. Hey,
Ugh.
said you could hide.
Thank you. Alright. Jesus. I don't know what was going on with this shotgun, like showing that it reloaded and then acting like it didn't frickin' 5 times, but we did it, so okay. No, I don't need any of that. What else do you got in here? Lots of desk fans. Coffee cups, glue, cigar boxes. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, now that that is over, I forgot what I was talking about completely, which is amazing. Stupid raiders. Well, come on. But yeah, so I do have 3 or 4 mods that are not... I don't want to go that way yet. That are on my list that are no longer available, which really sucks for people, because one of my favorite ones, especially if you're doing like a raider playthrough, is a mod called Thematic, and is it Thematic and Practical, I believe it is. No longer available, but the mod maker made all of these all this furniture and stuff that's like literally made out of like pallets and stuff, and so it's very junky, very raidery looking, very poor settlement looking, and I freaking love it when I'm doing like, oh, I want to make this look like it's junk and that kind of thing. But it is no longer available, so there are no updates for it. You can't get it anymore, and it's sad because I like it a lot.
Good luck finding anything in here.
You know, Piper, don't be so what do you call it? Downer. Don't be a downer. Why is there nothing in any of these washers and dryers? I don't want military grade duct tape. I don't want table knives. I want stuff. All right. So what are we doing here? We are looking for the paint mixer. That goes outside. Paint mixer. All right. So let's see here. We want a yellow paint.
Well, if
and a blue
you
paint.
could figure out a good use for it.
And we're gonna make green paint. Thank you very much. All right. Anything else we want to look through here? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. If you come up here, well, there's a couple more things, but if you come up here, we got some stuff up here. What do we got? Picket fences.
Excellent.
You are now able to build high-tech lights at settlement workshops. Yes. And we've got a key for the Hardware Town storage. Oops, some rounds. Tactical pistol. So 14 damage, fast fire rate, as opposed to 22 damage. We'll just drop that now. Put that one on. All right. Anything else we want to steal from here? Cause yeah. Excuse me, Piper. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. What's in here? Hole. Aha. Taking that decanter because they are nice.
Won't be able to pick this.
Yeah, can't pick that. So we might come back here to pick that if I even remember to do that. I mean, that would be the key to a lot of stuff is will I remember to do that, you know? Okay, nothing in the bathroom. Let's go all the way down. See if we can find any goodies down here. Aha. Perfect. So I thought I'd mention right now that one of the mods that I do have, and it's something that I can use or not use if I want to.
Trying to kill us,
But one of the mods that I do have is a mod that gives you unlimited building supplies. So up by Vault 111, there's a truck or a car or something that has like a hatch, and what these guys did was they put a big rock in there. It's like a hollow rock, and it's full of like every building supply, like 65,000 of each of them, and it replenishes itself like every 3 in-game days, I think it is, something like that. I don't think it's every day. I think it's every 3. But with that, you obviously don't have to scavenge as much, and so because we are going to be doing builds and streams on Twitch as well as on here. We'll probably do some building on here, but mostly I'm mostly gonna Twitch stream builds because that's pretty much a niche thing, you know. You either like it or you don't, so it's gonna go on Twitch. I will probably utilize that, so we don't have to do as much scavenging and have all sorts of weight problems and stuff like that. So if we are over by, if we are over by Vault 111 at some point, I will probably show you guys where it is and kind of show you what it is. Anyway, okay, enough mod talk. Let's get to Abbott with our green paint here. Make him happy.
Darling, are you sure about this? I am not a normal girl.
Oh, it's Miss Edna.
My dear, you're perfect. I only wish I had realized that sooner.
Then by the power invested in me, I pronounce you man and wife.
Help me make a very big decision. Thank you. I think I know what this love is now.
Okay.
Seen a mire lurk, think a crab, cross with a tank, with a bad angle.
So he just married his robot because of the discussion we had. All right.
You're 200 years old. Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
I'm looking pretty snazzy for my age. It's beautiful.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
All right, Piper. Now everybody knows who I am.
Like noodles and blood and shampoo and ammo.
Piper, you are a troublemaker. That is for sure. All right, Abbott.
You're back. You find that paint?
I did, yes.
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Actually, it was
That's
easy.
damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll do the honors. I love this. So if you pick up extra buckets of the blue and the yellow paint, it will give you the option to do that. I have never done that. I'm not mean. I've always painted it green and made him happy. All right, it looks green, Abbott. What do you think?
Working hard?
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
It's a wall. All right. Well, I suppose I was happy to help.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
What would you do with it? Chems?
The wall is important to a lot of people here, Blue.
Yes, and we have a level up. Piper, I'm happy you're happy. I mean, if you're happy, I'm happy. If the town is happy, that's good, I guess. I mean, this is the only town I've run across, so I assume that they are few and far between.
You're heading outside the wall. I want to stock up at Commonwealth weaponry first.
I might. I also might want to know what time it is. Oh, I can't check the time unless I'm sitting. That is one thing that I do not like that they did, is made it so you have to be sitting to wait. It's kind of annoying, but let's go into our level up. And, damage threshold. I need to be level 9 for that, so we'll be doing that. Gunslinger. We did put a point into that. We did put a point into that. We did put a point into that. And, of course, sneak, because, you know, I do a lot of that. Ooh. Well, let's see. Gun nut. Armorer. I do like to get into those pretty quickly. Well, I do like damage resistance too, but we can't do anything about that. Ouch. 20% health. Oh, Aqua Girl, that's always a nice one. Thought there was a radiation one. There he is. Rad resistance. Requirements not met. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough endurance for that. Oh, didn't I? Oh, okay. I also am tempted to put it in charisma, because we're going to need that later on for settling and stuff. But right now, it's not really that important. And I don't like putting everything into Gunslinger right away, because I don't end up using pistols for very long. And we're not going to use automatics, so I'm wondering if I shouldn't Rifleman and Pistol, because those would be the two that I go back and forth between. Yeah, let's do Rifleman for now. Alright, well, no, I am not talking to you. No, you don't need to ask me anything right now. Oh, no, he does not need to ask us anything right now.
Beer and my slippers after this shit.
It said to pick up the new public occurrence. Is there one sitting here, or do I need to go talk to Nat?
Diamond City's #1 troublemaker.
What?
Oh, I got my eye on you.
I hope you have your eye on Piper, because I'm not making any trouble right now. Let's go talk to Nat and see if there's a new public occurrence out for us. Nat, are you hiding in here, Nat? Or are you... Oh,
read the paper, lady. Trust me.
I do, Nat, here.
Nat.
Hey, lady. That interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Alright, View from the Vault, parts 1 and 2. Alright. And 3. Okay, well, let's have a seat. Here, and let's take a look at that. Part 1, View from the Vault. What have we got here? By Piper, yep. Whenever I take a walk through Diamond City, there are so many things people tell me to be grateful for. Purified water, working lights, electricity, security. True, what we have would have been unthinkable even a few decades ago, but it's easy to forget that even after all the progress we have made, We are still living in the shadow of the world that was. A world before the threat of radiation, before the super mutant and the feral and the synth. So, as fortune often has it, I cross paths with Scully, Vault Dweller, a person who is experiencing the Commonwealth for the first time. What would her... it says hers, but what would her fresh set of eyes say about how far we've come? Is Diamond City the great green jewel we have always claimed it to be? Before we begin to answer that question, we have to know who Scully is, where she comes from. To my surprise, she did not have much to say about her life in the vault at all, because she spent all that time staring at a piece of frozen glass. Well, actually, I spent it asleep, but okay, every day for over 2 centuries. That's right, Scully isn't just a vault dweller, she's an original vault dweller. She spent her entire time on the inside cryogenically suspended. Continued in part 2. Alrighty. So what does Scully have to say about seeing Diamond City for the first time? Can you even compare the two? The world out here, it's not even close to the one I left. While we like to think of our city as a shining jewel, it's worth remembering that not everyone comes here by choice. Sometimes people are forced from the comforts of their homes, and as the largest settlement in the Commonwealth, this is where they end up. Most are just looking for refuge, but sometimes they come here desperately looking for something or someone. You see, Scully has a son, Sean, and even though they were in the relative safety of a vault, someone broke in and took Sean from his parent. And that parent is now risking everything wandering through this strange and unfriendly world of ours in order to save Sean from his kidnappers. We all know the rumors and whispers that surround every missing person in Diamond City. The guilty looks we pass to mourning family members as we thank the wall that this time it wasn't us. You can end up dead in the Commonwealth for a million reasons. Why spend our time worrying about kidnappings? Why indeed? Continued in the next part. Oh, Piper, you're so dramatic. It's easy for us to be cynical about the missing. We have spent so long knowing the Institute is out there, but knowing so little about them. They are not the only ones responsible for kidnappings, but the fact that they sometimes are, and the fact that we have been so powerless to stop them when they do, causes us to treat all victims of kidnappings as if they are a lost cause. But the people left behind, those loved ones, friends, and neighbors who may never see the faces of those taken from them again, they do not have the luxury of being able to just look away. They have to carry that loss with them, even if everyone else tells them to move on and forget. I asked Scully to make a statement to Diamond City, to give us an outsider's perspective on what it means to lose a loved one and how he feels. Maybe it should be how she feels. Maybe in some way it's how we all should feel. Maybe we've forgotten what the right human response to these tragedies are. You can only take it one day at a time, she said. Just keep going. That's all anyone can do. End. Like I said, Piper, you are so dramatic sometimes. It is 9:16 p.m. And I don't think we can sleep in Piper's bed and make it daytime. Yeah, nope. And I'm gonna take Piper's bobby pin box and I'm gonna do a little snooping in Piper's terminal den to round out this this episode, I think. I'm also gonna take whatever she'll let me take, which seems to be everything. She doesn't seem to care, so Nat, what are you staring at? Piper said I could. I promise. She also said I could snoop. Alright, public occurrences. Your eyes on the truth. So here's the articles, and we've already read them. Reader complaints file. There's 3 stories. First one, Honor the Wall. In your most recent edition, your paper failed to acknowledge in any way the contribution of the Mighty Wall in the defense of our town against last month's super mutant attacks. I find this extremely offensive and will not be purchasing another copy until such disrespect is publicly corrected. Publish response. We honor the efforts of all those involved in the defense of our great city, from our valiant guards to the Mighty Wall. Personal response. Dear Whackjob, 2 members of Diamond City Security died defending this town. Where was your hunk of plywood for them? Okay. Happy story, question mark? I find choice of topics sad. How about happy story? Maybe something about nice bar. Published response. Thank you for your feedback. Our stories are selected for relevance and importance to the Diamond City populace. Personal response. Vadim, no story about your bar is going to end happily. We met Vadim, I think, in our last episode with the tour. He's the Russian guy that I love. I love Vadim. He's so funny. All right, reader complaint. For shame. Your paper is just trying to drum up fears about synths to increase sales. You should be ashamed of yourself. Published response. Thank you for your concern. Our paper makes significant efforts to ensure all our stories are accurate and free from editorializing. Personal response. Thank you for your concern. I hope you get snatched. Okay, she's a little grouchy when people complain about her stuff. All right. Public Perspectives Archive. All right. Père à moi. I am torn between two loves. Dear public, I am torn between two loves. On one hand, I have my profession. Every moment I spend with the young up-and-comers for whom I work brings such joy. On the other hand, I have my co-worker, wise, patient, debonair. Many suggest that I am not lively enough for him, but I can picture my life with no other. I long to confess my feelings for him, but my life is my work. Trying to add a relationship, it would simply shortchange everyone. I must choose public, but who? Dear pair, love is rare. Two? Doubly so. Make it work, pair. You work in the same building for shuck's sake. That was it? That can't have been it. That was it. All right. Teen troubles. Yay. Dear public, me and my little girl have been on our own for a long time now. She is the most important thing in my life, but lately it seems like she's not as interested in hanging out with her papa. I understand she's got to grow up someday, but I'm not ready to let her go. What do I do to make sure I don't lose my little girl? Teen troubles. Dear Troubles, your girl's becoming her own person. Let her make decisions. Screw up. Maybe throw some extra caps her way so she could take her friends out for noodles more often. Then, when she's ready, she'll come to you. Maybe, maybe not. Teenagers are weird. Okay, Desperate in Diamond City. Dear public, I've been living in Diamond City for years now, but I've never been able to land a girlfriend. I wear nice clothes and give them free drinks, but they just seem to think I'm some sort of creep. My boss says I've got a face only a mother could love, and I think he's right. I feel like I'm out of options, public. Should I take the plunge and change my face? Dear Desperate, ever tried talking to these girls? You should give it a go. No more trying to buy your way to affection. You need to earn it. All right, that's actually pretty sensible. All right, Sleepwalking the Beat. Dear public, I got this job. It pays the bills, but lately it's making it so I can't sleep at night. Things have been so tense. I'm getting worried that if something doesn't change, I might slip up and get myself or someone else hurt. Any advice, public? All right, Dear Beat. Sounds like you need to relax more. I know after a hard day solving other people's problems, I like to grab a Nuka-Cola, pull out a stack of comics, and read until I pass out. Give it a try. All right, that's not terribly helpful, but okay. Alone in the upper stands. So this must be a rich person. Dear public, I could use a friend. Everyone in this town is either jealous of me or afraid of me because of how I look and who I work for. I'm not willing to compromise who I am just so people will like me more, but it just gets so lonely. But you seem to like a smart gal, public. Any chance you want to grab a drink sometime? Dear Alone, going to have to take a rain check on that drink, but your instincts are good. New friends crop up in the most unlikely places. You just need to search them out. Alright, so she also runs a Dear Abby type column, which is interesting, and she definitely answers it in her kind of brisk Piper manner, that's for sure. Does she have anything we want? Oh, we want those rounds. We want those shells. And, hey, Nat. Alright, so I think we're going to leave it here, and we'll figure out where we're going in the next episode. Here, I'll figure out kind of where I want to go with that, and yeah. And we'll go from there, I guess. So, you have been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at Tonya Treese. And on Twitch TV / I think it's Tonya T. And I will catch you all next time.